How you guys doing? Woo! Story time. Like a lot of gay guys, I had a girlfriend in high school. And I just, because like back then, like you're feeling these sexual feelings toward boys, but I didn't label it. Like I didn't label myself as like, I'm gay. No, I'm just like, I just like to fool around with guys, once in a while. And then, but I hung out with like jocks. And so they, no one knew I was gay. And I didn't even know I was gay. I just knew I when I would masturbate, it would just be a picture of guys in a locker room. Basically the football team. Focused on the quarterback. But so, I had this girlfriend, and we met during a musical, and we're like, wow, we're meant to be together because we both like show tunes. And she, I didn't know I was gay, no one knew I was gay, and she certainly didn't know that she was the perfect fag hag. Perfect. I mean, she's like one of those large women, knows every show tune, and is always the loudest laugher in a group, right? She excels to keep laughing when everyone stopped laughing, right? And she would shake a room, and she would laugh at anything. You would tell her it's sunny out, and she'd be like, "It's great, it's sunny. You crack me up." And it's just like, okay. And what was perfect is her name was Bonnie. That's like the perfect, rotund, loud laugher name, Bonnie. So we would be going out, and my friends, like back then in high school, right? Like there was this big thing. It's like this build-up, this hype about the vagina. It was like sex. It's like everyone starts doing it, and it's gonna change your life, right? And so all my guy friends are like, "Oh my God, you've been going out with Bonnie for like a while. Dude, what are you waiting for?" I was like, a guy? I don't know, and so I felt the pressure. I'm like, okay, well, this is gonna change my life. It's a whole new chapter of my life if I can just have intercourse with Bonnie. So I actually didn't go about it the right way. I just asked her point blank one day. I was just like, "Can we have sex?" And she had her rules. And her rule, she looked at me and she goes, "No." She goes, "Not until you tell me that you love me. And not until then will we make love." And I was like, oh, fuck. And it took me about a week to figure out, all I have to do is tell her I love her. So a week later, we're in the Friendly's parking lot eating ice cream. I asked her how her mint chocolate chip was. And I said, "I love you. Pass a napkin?" And she was like, she literally almost dropped her ice cream. And she was like, "Oh my God." And we both dove into her car and drove to her house where her parents were still at work. House was empty. We go up to her bedroom, and we proceed to mechanically take off our clothes like we were changing at the Gap. Like these fit fine. How does this know? Okay, and it was just weird. So we're both naked, and we kind of just go into bed. And it doesn't matter that I was gay. I don't think it matters if you're anything. If you're a raging hormonal teenage boy, anything will make you hard. Like the wind, a light post, a Whitesnake video, anything will make you hard. And I was raging hard because there's a naked person next to me. So I go and I reach into my wallet where for the last year I've been carrying around a condom. And I tear it open and I put it on and I go in. And I'm waiting for the magic. And I'm picturing the magic like the whole Brady Bunch experience, with the fireworks whenever they even kissed a girl, right? It's it's magic. And I'm like, come on. It's magic. And I'm like, okay, well, I have a job to do. So we get into it, and it was really odd because I would masturbate alone before this time where now I have to have it with another person. And I would just always be thinking about guys. But now that Bonnie's there, she's like ruining the whole fucking thing. And she wouldn't be quiet. I'm sitting there trying to focus, and she's like, this is wonderful. And I'm like, shh, Bonnie, shh. And he's in the locker room. I'm in the locker room. He's taking off his football pads. I love you, Billy. I'm like, Bonnie, stop it, stop. And I'm like, okay, focus. They're going to the shower. They're going to the shower. What are you mumbling about? I'm like, shut, they're going to the shower. They're almost there. And I'm like, and this is going on for like, it seemed like for like an hour. And then she's losing patience. And she's like, what's taking so long? It's starting to hurt. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And then now I start panicking, thinking, if I don't climax, she's going to start a rumor that I'm gay in the high school. And I definitely don't want that. And I'm like, what am I fucking going to do? So I did what any other person in my situation would do. I faked my orgasm. And I'd watched enough porn to know how to really do it right. And I'm telling you, award-winning, dramatic friggin' climax. And the whole time she's like, yes, yes, yes! I'm like, she has no idea. I'm not. And I collapsed on top of her, and I was thinking, fuck, that was close. That was a really good job. And then she says, I want to see it. And I'm like, and then it fucking hits me. Shit, this is the first time she's doing it. She's never seen semen before. I'm like, oh my God. She goes, I want to see our love. Fuck. So I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do? So I said, I really have to go to the bathroom. I have to go. So I get out of bed and I kind of shuffle to the bathroom. My poor penis is still in shock. And it's just like, I walk into the bathroom, I close the door, and I'm the farthest away from producing semen than anyone has ever been in their life. And I now have to produce it on demand in a bathroom. And so I go and I sit on the toilet, and I'm telling you, I have never focused harder in my life. The SATs, the driving test, right? The driving test with the driving, nothing compares in my whole life than the focus. Every part of a guy's body went through my mind faster than it's ever in my life. And I did it. And right into the condom. And right then, a knock. What's taking so long? What's happening in there? And I open the door and I raise my hand. Like an Olympic athlete holding up a gold medal during their national anthem. And I was like, here is our love. And she grabbed it. And she looks at it. She goes, ugh, yuck. It looks like spit. I'm like, definitely not spit. That is semen. And that's my story. Thanks, folks.